Okay, fantastic. So just come down and have a seat. Cross your legs. Rest your hands on the knees and close the eyes. And just take a few breaths. Bring yourself into the practice. Just let the mind quieten down. Let the body still. And just find a rhythm with the breath. In those first few breaths, you might still get a little distracted, but just come back to that inhale and exhale. Find a heaviness through the seat bones. So let the seat bones get heavier, let them sink down into your yoga mat. So you have a really secure, firm, steady seat. Then from there, just stack the spine nice and tall. So just make sure the spine is one nice, long, lifting line. Shoulders drawing down away from the ears. And a softness across the top of the shoulders, into the neck, through the throat, into the jaw, around the eyes. And then I want you to imagine your spine is like a tube, so like a cylinder, a tube, and it's full of air, and there's a ball in there, and we're going to breathe that ball all the way up to the top, and then we're going to slowly let the ball come down, but we're not dropping the ball. So just everyone take a breath to start with. So inhale. Sigh out if you like, exhale. And then in through the nose. So as you breathe in, that ball rises through the spine. Kind of pauses at the top. And then as you exhale, it slowly travels back down. A little pause at the bottom. Inhale all the way up to the top. So feel that ball rise. And then exhale, let it go down. Smooth journey up and a smooth journey back down. Breathe in all the way up. And breathe out all the way down. And just keep going with that idea of the breath rising through the spine. And then slowly lowering down. So it's not forced or stressful, but there's this gentle control of the breath, like a guiding of the breath. And then as we move today, you're going to keep that with you a little. So when we come into our standing postures, into our balances, to help you center and to help you focus, just take the right fingertips out to the side, sweep the left arm up to the sky, take a side bend over to the right. Breathe in. You can still imagine that idea of breathing to the crown of the head, breathing through the spine. And exhale, let it go. One more breath here. Exhale, let it go. Switch over, left hand down, right arm up. Lift all the way over, side bend to the left. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. And out. Come back to center. Keep the right arm reaching up. Bend the left elbow. Take the left hand up behind the back. Like you're reaching up to the middle of the shoulders. Then bend the right elbow. See if you can bring the fingers to touch. If the fingers don't touch, just keep reaching the fingers closer to one another. Breathe in here. And breathe out. So really opening through that right shoulder. Inhale. And exhale. Take one more breath, lifting up through the spine. And exhale. Switch and release. So take the right hand up the back, left arm up to the sky. Bend the left elbow. Maybe the fingertips reach. They might not on one side. Inhale, lift. Exhale. So follow the breath. Inhale. Exhale. One more in. And out. Release both arms. Take them out to the side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take the hands behind the lower back. Interlace the fingers. Reach the knuckles away from you. Lift the chest open. Inhale, tall through the spine. Exhale. Breathe in, reach the knuckles back. And breathe out. One more breath. Exhale. Slowly release the hands. Bring the hands over, place them to the top of the mat. Step the knees back, hands and knees. Breathe in, open through the chest, send the tailbone back. Exhale, arch and round through the spine. Pull the navel in. Inhale, forwards, open the chest. Exhale, arch and round through the spine. Breathe in, forwards. Breathe out, round. From that rounded position, tuck the toes, lift it back, downward facing dog. Now really think about the length through the spine. So lift your hips. Let the spine stretch. Relax the head. So the neck is just an extension of the back. Breathe in, fill the chest. And breathe out, draw the navel to spine. Breathe in, let the chest expand. And breathe out, pull the waist in. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Pushing into the hands. Pushing into the hands as much as you push down into the seat bones at the start of practice. Reach the right leg up to the sky. Lift that right heel high. Breathe in. Breathe out. Pull the right knee into the chest. Step that right foot forwards. Rest the back knee down. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. So lift really tall. Bend the left elbow. Reach the left fingertips down the back. Take the right hand down by the side. And then again, bend the right elbow. Bring the fingers up. So maybe the fingers reach, or you're just grabbing for your t-shirt or maybe your bra strap, something that you can pull the fingers closer towards one another. Breathe in and out. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. And then exhale, really move forwards into that left hip. So let yourself go forward, stretch through the left thigh. Release both arms out to the side of the room. So stretch them wide. And then take the left arm underneath the right arm. Eagle wrap. So grab your thumb or your finger or your wrist. Reach the hands up and away. Stretch the forearms away from you. Lift the arms away, open through that left hip, reach up through the forearms, lift and lengthen through the front of the body. And then exhale, take the hands all the way down to the floor. Step back into downward facing dog. Breathe in here. Breathe out, 1. 2 more breaths. Inhale, let the chest expand. Exhale, draw the navel in. Inhale, let the chest expand. Exhale, draw the navel in. Reach the left leg high, stretch that left heel up towards the sky. Bring the left knee into the chest, step the left foot forwards. Rest the back knee down to the floor. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And then exhale this time, right hand comes down the back. Left arm down by the side. Reach your fingers up the back. So try and grab a hold. Sorry, Zoe, this is quite shouldery. I hope you're okay. If it's too much, just reach the arms up to the sky. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and out. Breath in and out. Swing the arms out to the side of the room. Take the right arm underneath the left arm. So again, grab your thumb, your hand or your wrist. Move forwards into that right hip. Reach the forearms up and away. So up and away on a diagonal line. So look to the wall in front of you and then look up to the ceiling. That's where you want to send the forearms, where that front wall meets the ceiling. So you're stretching them up and away, opening through the front of the right hip. Take a big breath. And then exhale, let the hands come down to the floor. Step back into downward facing dog. 3 big breaths. Inhale, expand the chest. Exhale, draw the navel in. So you really get that chance to connect to the breath again. And then bend, soften into the knees. Slowly walk the feet to the hands. Fold the body forwards. Inhale, fingertips to the floor, lengthen the spine. Think about that notion of the spine being a cylinder, breathing the tube all the way, ball to the top of the tube. And then exhale, let the spine fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Breathe all the way up through the spine to the very top of the head. Exhale, fold. Last one. Inhale, breath all the way to the top of the spine. Exhale, fold. From there, push the hands down, step back into downward facing dog. Reach the right leg high. So lift that right heel to the ceiling, pushing into both hands. So you're firm down through both hands, strong through both shoulders. Bring the right knee into the chest. Step the right foot forwards. Keep the back left knee lifted. Sweep the arms up to the sky. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Now just think about if someone took an X-ray vision of you through the side, would both hips be in line? If they wouldn't quite, bring that left hip a little forwards and slightly draw that right thigh back. Breathe in and out. Go a little further forwards into that left hip. So we're taking our time to open through the left thigh. Squeeze that left glute on. So use the strength in the back of that left hip. Big inhale. Exhale, take the hands down to the floor. Turn the left toes out to the left side of the room. So warrior 2. Push into both feet, windmill the arms up and open. So stretch the arms out wide, adjust the feet. So you might want to move that right foot further forwards. Take an inhale breath. And then an exhale breath, go a little further forwards into that right knee, but don't lean into it. Keep the body upright. So keep that length all the way up through the spine. Just move the thigh forwards. Breathe in and out. Inhale. Exhale. Straighten the right leg. Shuffle your back foot in once or twice. Hinge from the right hip, reach forward. So lengthen that right arm forwards. Take the right hand down to the shin and reach the left arm up to the sky. So again, you have a really nice long line through the spine. Breathe in all the way through the spine and breathe out. So it's like the breath is starting at the tailbone. As you inhale, it travels all the way up to the crown of the head. And then as you exhale, we let it go again. 2 more. Look to the front toes, the right toes. Bend the right knee, come back into warrior two. So you might need to adjust the back foot, take it out a little bit wider. Again, if you shortened it, flip the right palm to face the ceiling. Reach the right arm up to the sky, but don't go back yet. So left hand can rest on the left leg. Inhale, lift your right fingertips to the ceiling. And then exhale, arch the body back. So we kind of lift and then we go back. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. One more breath. Exhale, bring that right hand all the way down to the inside of the right foot. Let the left arm lift up and over. Draw a circle with those left fingertips. So we're rotating through that left shoulder. So mobilizing through the left shoulder, quite strong through the hips because you have to go quite low to take that right hand all the way down. One more breath. Exhale, bring that left hand down to the floor. Slowly lower the left knee down as well. Take the right knee back next to the left knee. Spread the hands out into a push-up position, lower halfway. Hold and pause here. Take it all the way to the floor. Inhale, lift the chest. Move the chest forwards, draw the shoulders back. Exhale, lower the chest down. Tuck the toes. Go back into downward facing dog. Active breath. So expand the rib cage and draw the navel in. Two more. Last one. Reach the left leg high. Lift the left heel to the sky. I'm going to change the way I'm facing so I can see you. Keep that left leg reaching back and up. Strong into both hands. Pull the left knee into the chest. Step the left foot forwards. Rise up high lunge so that back knee stays lifted. Try and lift tall through the spine. So really feel that stretch through the right hip. Just notice if the right hip is open. Try and bring that right hip so it faces forwards. Again, so if you could see yourself sideways on, then you'd be able to see both hips in one line. Take a breath. And exhale. Two more. So go a little deeper into that right thigh. Feel the strength in the legs. And then take the hands down to the floor. Turn the right toes out to the side. Push into both feet. Windmill the arms up and out. So stretch the arms out wide. Expand across the chest. And you can challenge yourself to take that front thigh so it comes parallel to the floor. So it's a bit easier if you're up here. Try and take that left thigh down. So you have a straight line that runs parallel to the floor. One more breath. And then exhale, straighten that front leg. Shuffle the back foot in once. And then twice. Reach the left arm forward. So lengthen from that left hip. Left hand down, right arm lifts. So the line of the spine isn't compromised. So we're not bending down to reach. If you feel like you're having to side bend to get there, then lift the hand higher. Don't worry about how far you can go down. Think about keeping the spine in a nice long line. Take two more breaths. One more. And then bend into that left knee again. Come back to warrior two. Maybe adjust the feet so you can find a depth in that warrior two. Flip your left palm. Right hand on the right leg. Reach the left arm up to the sky. Before you go anywhere, lift through the left fingertips and then arch the body back. So it's like we've got to lift to find that space. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take the left hand down to the inside of the left foot. 3 big circles with that right arm. 2 more. Last one. And then slowly bring that right hand down. Rest the right knee to the floor. Take the left knee back next to the right knee. Lower halfway, hold. So build some strength in the upper body. Hold a little bit longer than you held on the other side. And then take it all the way down. Point the toes, lift the chest, open the chest, pull the shoulders back. Exhale, lower the chest down. Toes tuck, knees bend, take it back into downward facing. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Roll the body forwards to a plank position. Widen the space between the feet. Drop both heels to the right, toes to the left. Lift the left arm up to the sky. So think about the spine still being in a nice straight line. And as we move from side to side a couple of times, I want you to think about how smooth you can keep the movement, how still you can keep the torso. So bring the left hand down. Slowly adjust the feet so the heels face the left, toes to the right, and the right arm lifts. Go even slower, once more each side. Right hand down, heels to the right, toes to the left, left arm lift. Left hand down, heels to the left, toes to the right, right arm lifts. Right hand down, back into downward facing dog. And then tiptoe, walk the feet in, all the way to the backs of the hands. Relax the body forwards, really heavy through the shoulders, the head and the neck. Anchor down into the feet. And then as you push down into the feet, pull up through the waist and roll up through the spine. Taking your time, drawing in around the center of the body. Navel to spine, really nice and slow. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky, lift up tall. Exhale, take the arms down by the side, interlace the hands behind the lower back, and stretch the knuckles away from you. Take a big step, left leg out to the left side of the room. Adjust the feet so you have a wide stance through the feet. So still reaching the hands back, still really opening through the chest and the shoulders. Now just lift the spine so it's taller. Engage up through the thighs. So really lift, like you're trying to lift the kneecaps. And then let the arms go, reach them out to the side of the room, stretch them out as far as you can. And then exhale, lean the body forwards with a straight spine. So as far as you can with a straight back. When you can no longer keep it straight, that's okay. Let the body round and come forwards, hands to the floor, underneath the face. Inhale, lengthen the spine, breathe all the way from the tailbone to the tip of the head. And then exhale, fold the body forwards. So it's like the breath extends the spine. Inhale, breathe. And then exhale, let it go. So like the breath ripples through the spine. Take 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bend the knees slightly. So just soften the knees a little. Take the hands to the hips. Straighten the spine and keep the spine straight as you lift the chest. So straighten the legs, lift the body nice and tall. And then adjust the feet. So the toes turn out, the heels are in. Sit down into a squat position. Take the right forearm on the right thigh. Reach the left arm up to the sky. So lift as tall as you can. And then exhale, take a side bend over to the right. So really strong through the legs as you move the spine. Inhale back to center. Switch the arms over. Exhale, lean over to the left. Back through center, lift tall. Exhale, right forearm lightly rests on the right thigh. Left arm reaches over. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left forearm comes down. Right arm reaches over. Inhale, come back to center. Reach both arms up to the sky. Drive down into the feet, straighten the legs. Now turn the toes in again and the heels out. So we're back into that like a pigeon stance through the feet. Reach the arms up to the sky. Lengthen forwards, reach forwards, come into your fold. Stretch as far forwards as you can. When the hands find the floor, let the chin relax in, coming back to your forward fold. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now bend the knees, hold around the backs of the ankles. So you've made some space now around the hips and the waist. Pull yourself down into that space. So pull yourself into your forward fold. Lift the hips. Feel that height and that length through the backs of the legs. Use the arm strength. So don't be afraid to pull. Use the grip, use the biceps, use the shoulders. One more inhale. And exhale. Let the hands go down in front of the face. Knees stay soft. Pull the waist in. Curl up through the spine. Really take it nice and slow. Slowly rolling up. Finally, bringing the shoulders so they stack. Spine tall. And then just zigzag the feet in. So bring them all the way in until they're about hip width. So not all the way in, sorry. Just going to have them into a comfortable squat position. Reach the arms out in front of you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lower yourself down into a squat. So go as far as you can. Come down. If you can come all the way down so the hips come nice and low, you're going to take the right arm out and reach the left arm up. So you might need to wriggle through the feet. If you're just kind of playing with where you can get to in a squat, you can rise back up, strengthen the legs, and then try and go back down a little deeper. If you're in the depth, right arm is out, left arm is up. Open the chest, and then bring it back, go the other side. If you're coming in and out, then just use it as a chance to strengthen the legs and go a bit lower each time you come down. And then bring it back. We'll all push down into the feet and lift all the way up. Reach the arms up to the sky, step the feet together and sit into a chair. Pull the navel in. Draw the waist in. And then you can see me from the side. So I'm pulling the navel in. Look right in front of you. Fix your gaze on the wall or down to the floor. See if you can lift off the heels so you're just on the toes. Hold it. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Take a breath. Exhale, fold all the way forwards, hands to the floor. Lengthen the spine. Let the head, neck, shoulders go. So no resistance, no strain. Just let the upper body fold forwards. Notice that length all the way through the spine. And lift through the hips. And then walk your hands to the top of your yoga mat and the feet to the back. Stretch into your downward facing dog. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more breath here. Exhale. Now push all your strength down into that right hand. So really push your right hand down into your yoga mat. Really push your left foot down. So those 2 points of contact get stronger. And then take it to the other side. So really push into the left hand and really push down into the right foot. So we'll go opposites once more. Really push into the right hand and the left foot, the ball of the foot or the edge, wherever you have contact with the ground. And then really push down through the left hand and the right heel. And then balance the weight between all 4 points of contact. See if you can find more space down the backs of the legs and more length through the spine. Breathe in and out. Breath in and out. Step the right foot in between the hands. Keep the back knee lifted. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Take the arms out to the side. So cactus, so they're like that. They're cactused out to the side. Inhale, pull the arms back. So strengthen the back of the shoulders. Exhale, let the forearms come forwards, round through the upper body. If it's too much to be off that back knee, you can just rest it down. Inhale, pull the arms back, strengthen the back of the shoulders. Exhale, arch and round forwards, let the forearms come together. Inhale, pull back. Exhale, bring it forwards. You can stay down on the knee if you're there. If you're up, we're going to pull back once more. And as you exhale, everyone bring the hands down to the inside of the right foot. So back knee might be off the ground if you want a more active stretch, or back knee is rested. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Now, we did this the other day, I think, so I'm going to give you the option to go a bit deeper. If this is plenty and you want to stay here, that's absolutely fine. It's just an option, so you have things to work on. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Take your right arm out to the right side of the mat by going underneath the right thigh, and the left arm stretches out as well. I think we went here the other day. So you're reaching both arms out, and that back knee is off the floor. You're perfectly welcome to just stay in the hip stretch. If you want to reach it out to the side, you're stretching the arms out, and maybe the hands come off the floor. So you're just balancing on the feet. It's kind of hard because I've got a wall to my right. Bring the hands back, place them down. Rest the left knee, everyone. Take the right knee back. Reach the hands to the top of your yoga mat. And bow the chest towards the floor. Send the hips back and up. Think downward facing dog through the spine. Maybe rest the forehead to the floor. And just breathe into the chest. So try and expand the chest. Breathing all the way from the tailbone to the crown of the head. One more. Walk the hands back in. Tuck the toes, stretch back into downward facing dog. See if there's more length through the arms, through the chest. So really working on finding that extension through the spine this evening. Breathe in and out. Look to the hands. Step the left foot forwards. Rise up high lunge and cactus the arms to the side. So if you know that it's too much to keep that back knee lifted and you'd rather just rest it down, then rest it down now, that's fine. Inhale, pull the arms back, lift the chest, strengthen the shoulders. Exhale, close the gap between the arms. Inhale, pull the arms back, open the chest. Exhale, work the arms together. You might not quite be able to get the elbows together yet. That takes quite a bit of space in the upper back. So just bear with. If you're struggling to get the whole forearm together, it will come. 2 more. And bring it forwards. On this last one, your hands will come down to the ground. So inhale. Exhale, take your hands down, whether the back knee is lifted or not. Just meet us there. Depends on whether you want a more active or gentle stretch. You're staying here, or if you did so on the other side, that back knee lifts. Probably be able to see better this side. Left arm comes through and right arm, and then maybe you're lifting them off the ground. Or you're just very welcome to stay with that hip stretch. For 2 more breaths. Okay, then rest the back knee and take the left knee back to rest. So both hands, both knees. Keep the right knee and the right hand down. Stretch the left leg back. Reach the left arm up to the sky. So side plank variation. And then just let that left arm fall over and towards the top of your yoga mat. So you have this kind of half moon shape through the side of the body. Close the eyes. Stretch that deeper. Breathe into the side of the rib cage. And then come back through center. Left hand down, left knee down. Just notice the difference between the left and the right side of the body. And then take the right leg back. Reach the right arm up. And arch that right arm over. So stretch out that right side. Breathing into the side of the rib cage. Allowing it to take a bit of time to stretch, to find space. And then slowly bringing the right hand down, bringing the right knee down, walking the knees in to the backs of the hands, cross the shins and have a seat. Extend both legs out. Give yourself a bit of a wriggle through the legs, a bit of a shake. Pull the toes back to the face so the legs are active. I'm trying to pull the kneecaps, trying to pull the quadriceps up the thighs. So you should see the thigh muscles bulge. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, lean the body forwards. Try and take the belly to the thighs. So think about belly and thigh connection. Only moving forwards if you keep contact of the belly and the thigh. So if you can't find it and you find like you're sat up here, just come back, reach the arms up. You can stay doing it. It's this band of the lower back. I want you to move forwards rather than diving forwards. So almost, it sounds like counterproductive, but almost reach the hands back to send the belly and the chest forward. So we're really extending through the spine. So reach up and away, back towards the top of the front wall. So back towards where that front wall meets the ceiling, where we first lifted our elbows when we were in that low lunge with the eagle bind. And then I want you to relax the hands to the shins Roll back up to a seated position and just continue rolling. Take the spine down to the floor. Rest all the way down. Hands to the belly, just close the eyes. That's a lot through the backs of the shoulders and around the neck. So just take a few breaths here. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. One more breath. Exhale. Cactus the arms out to the side. And then kick the right leg all the way up to the sky. So it doesn't matter if there's a little bend in the knee, but you're trying to kick that right heel away. Now, arms are heavy, so your arms are sinking down into the floor, so are your shoulders. The whole upper body is grounding down. You're just going to guide that right foot all the way over to the left side of the room and allow that to twist the spine. Once the foot comes down, you can take the left hand to the right thigh. Breathe here. So just coming into the stretch a little slower, with a bit more emphasis on the stretch around the back of the hip and into the hamstring. Depending on your flexibility and the reach, the length of your arms, you might want to take the left fingers around the right big toe or to the outside of the right foot, but don't worry about it if you're thinking, what on earth is she on about? My foot is ages away from my hand. That's fine. And then we're going to come slowly back. The same way we came in. So lift that right leg back up, all the way up. And then take your right leg down. Just have a bit of a move around here. Notice the difference through both sides. Lift the left leg up to the sky. Lift it all the way up. Arms down, shoulders grounded down. Left leg comes all the way over to the right. So the weight of the left leg, twist through the spine, and then when the foot comes down, the right hand might come to the left thigh and deepen the twist. Breathe in and out. And inhale. Exhale. Slowly, you're going to lift that left leg all the way back. So with control, lift the leg back. And then slowly extend it down. So created plenty of space now around the hips. Bend both knees, walk the feet in. Take the arms down by the side. Lift the hips up to the sky, slowly and controlled, rolling up through the spine, driving down into the feet. And seeing if you can lift the hips a little higher than you normally do. So try and lift the hips a fraction higher. Use that space you've created through the side of the body. Breathe in. Breathe out one. Breathe in. Breathe out two. Inhale. Exhale three. Roll it back down and feel the spine roll down into the floor. Heavy as you roll down. Anchor through the shoulders. Anchor down through the spine. And finally anchor through the hips. Bring the hands, place them onto the belly. Wriggle the feet so they sit next to one another. Let the knees drop out to the side, if that's okay for the hips. If it's not, just extend the legs out. Take a big breath in. Sigh out. You can take 2 more like that. It can be a nice big loud breath. Inhale. Sigh out. All your energy. In breath. And out breath. And then just find stillness. Noticing that you've still got that nice long position through the spine. Even though we're led up and not sat tall, if you like, you can think about breathing from the tailbone all the way up the spine to the crown of the head. And then exhale, let the breath travel back down. So inhale, breathing up through the spine, through the chest, to the crown of the head. And exhale, the breath travels back down. So just follow the breath. Really connected to the body, how it feels. And then you can let go of following the breath. And take your awareness around the shoulders. Fully let go and relax across the shoulders, across the collarbones. Your awareness around the elbows. Notice the heaviness of the elbows and the arms into the ground. And your awareness to the hands, where the hands are on the belly, how relaxed, how heavy the pressure of the hands down on the body is. Inward movement of the abdominals to the lower back, heaviness through the pelvis. Space down the inner thighs, relaxed around the knee joints. Relaxed through the ankles, connecting the soles of the feet. And then bring your awareness back to the center, pelvis, the hips, lower back, the chest, the shoulders. Breathe in, feel that space expand. And breathe out. Breathe in, feel the body expand. And breathe out. 2 more, lift, expand. Exhale. Last one, lift, expand. Exhale. Without losing contact from the body, just take your hands round to the outside of the thighs. Close the space between the thighs, between the knees. Roll your body over onto your right hand side. Just let your body roll over. Use the left hand, push the left hand down into the floor. Slowly bring yourself up to a seat. Eyes can stay closed. Legs cross. And now once more, you have that nice length through the spine. So we'll breathe in from the tailbone, through the hips, through the lower back, to the shoulders, to the crown of the head. And then breathe out, let the breath travel all the way back down. Breathe in, lift all the way up. And breathe out. And then just let the breath balance out. Bring the hands into prayer heart center. Bow the chin into chest and just thank yourself for coming to practice, for for working hard. It was slow, but there was some strong bits. So good going.